This ain't just a podcast or your typical barbershop debate.
I'm Chris.
I'm Quan.
2 mics, no filter.
Yeah, now rocking with the real, where hoopers get humbled, legends get crowned, and nobody gets a free pass.
So like, comment, and subscribe, and come with us. Let's control the culture.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
We back. We back.
Let's go.
Episode 2.
And it's 9:10 in the morning in Hawaii.
Welcome from the islands.
Oh, man.
We done been up. We done hoop. Ain't gonna shoot some content. Welcome to the culture.
We out here. For the vibes. All right, we say episode 2. We got a lot going on in the Wnba coming up this week. So let's go. This is what we have missed so far from July 5th to, I'm going to say, not even say the 7th. We're going to say all the way to the 8th because we had some games today.
This morning
that happened already.
Sky versus Mystics came down to the wire.
And who we had? We had Angel Reese. She had a great game.
Yep, what, 18-14 and 5?
I think she might have finished. Yeah, I think she had got a dub. I think she finished with 20.
20, 15 and 5, something like that. She been going crazy. Definitely been doing well, moving into this point forward role. Definitely interested to continue to see her grow into that and really become a consistent threat facilitating, not just actually attacking in transition and coming up and just passing the ball, but actually being able to initiate actions consistently and be a consistent scorer.
Also, Shakira Austin, she had a good game. She missed 2 free throws, but then she got the offensive rebound, got I want to end one, but she finished it, put them up 2.
Yeah.
Then I don't know, I think they got a stop, and then she ended up making 2 free throws, 2 critical free throws.
They didn't get a stop. Reese got fouled. Kiki fouled Reese.
Oh yeah, she made her free throws.
Yeah,
then Shakira came down, made free throws. Then it was a critical possession at the end of the game. Yeah. Got daggone, they called a damn foul on Bit Liz.
Yeah, it was a clean block.
Yeah, it wasn't a foul at all.
They used they challenge already. And I thought the challenge was questionable. It wasn't a bad challenge, but I definitely
I don't think that was a foul either, honestly.
It wasn't a foul. I think they were saying because she had secured the ball and because the contact made her lose the ball as well.
Man, that shit was so minimal.
I agree with you. I think it should have been a no call. I don't think they should have called anything, but because they called the foul, I definitely don't think it was enough to overturn.
Right.
Because there was contact, but it was minimal contact. I think that was a tiny possession, and if they still had their challenge, they could have challenged that foul on Liz. Right. That block was clean by far.
And then we got another game that comes on today a little bit later.
To our time per se.
Who is it? The Liberty, right?
It is
Liberty versus somebody else.
Liberty and Aces.
Okay.
Ooh, who you got?
Who I got?
Who do you have?
The Liberty need a win.
The Liberty need a win. So
they need to win. No, the Aces just got to win versus the sorry son.
They've been getting belt the ass about
that's what's finna happen again today. The Liberty is coming in today. They finna come to play and they finna beat them.
Where they playing at? Let's look.
It don't matter where they playing at today. I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to tell you. It don't matter where they playing. The Liberty, they finna get right today.
They got Liberty 72.9% with chance.
Yeah. The Aces, their defense is just bad. It just doesn't look good. It doesn't look right. I don't know. The offense is just not flowing.
It's definitely not. It's sticking a lot.
It's very Asia get the ball and everybody else just sit there and wait for her. That's what it's giving right now. And it's just not.
I said earlier when I noticed them and they were losing a lot. I'm like, what the hell is Chelsea Gray doing taking all these shots? Not saying she cannot score.
But even the last game, they just played. Not the Sun game. The game before that. The game before the Sun game. Asia was the only one that had double-digit shot attempts. She the only one that had double-digit shot attempts. I think she the only one that had double digits that game.
Yeah, I did hear some wild ass.
Jackie Young not getting enough shots, not getting enough touches. Jewel Lloyd, they just got her sitting in the corner.
Yeah.
Chelsea Gray, I don't know what she's supposed to be.
Oh, she had 8 assists. She had 6 points, 8 assists.
Who?
great last game when they beat the hell out of the Sun. But that's the Sun.
I'm not talking about the one before the Sun. I'm talking about the game before the Sun
versus
game.
the Fever.
Yes.
They got their ass whooped.
Yes.
Okay, let's look at these.
Well, okay, this is what we're talking about right here now.
God, we didn't start it wrong.
But here we go. All right, we had the Sparks and the Fever. That was a good game. When I had checked and I was looking at the game, the Fever was actually up. The Sparks came clutch down the stretch. Rakia Jackson, she closed out their game down the stretch. I did see that. Then we had the Lynx and the Valkyries. That was a good game. It was a little close, but then we pulled away
towards the end.
Yeah, we pulled away towards the end.
I think just experience having a little more, being able to close out that game.
Yeah, big dogs. Team. Then we had the Storm and the Liberty.
They was damn near
down. The Liberty was up, right?
No.
Oh, I thought the Liberty was up early, and then the Storm ended up taking off on them.
I think it was close.
Yeah, but I really think the Liberty was up on them, and then the Storm ended up just taking off on their ass, and they was up a lot, and then they ended up.
They was up. They damn near was up 30, and they put their reserves in with like 3 minutes left.
Yeah,
and they kind of closed the gap. They went on a run.
Right. Then we got the Aces and Sun. That was a blowout. That was a
from the beginning. I went to sleep on that game.
That was a game where all right, let's wake up and beat these people ass and let's get up out of here.
Yeah.
Then we had the Lynx in the Sky. That game was a great game.
It was
great game. I don't know. The Sky always give us problems. I don't know. Angel on them goddamn boards. Cardosa luckily won't there because she be on the goddamn glass because we are a smaller. Yeah. We a smaller team anyway.
We don't prioritize rebounding.
We don't. We try to get back and get our defense.
I feel like if we're not shooting well, we're not making shots. We're not going for those second chance opportunities. So because we weren't shooting well, on top of not really cleaning up the glass, they're gonna give us issues because they rebound well as a team.
For sure.
Oh.
Then we had the Dream and the Valkyries. That was a good game.
It was good till late
in the game. Nas Hillman, she ran off like 4 straight threes and
to close it out.
Yeah, closed it right out on that one. Like it was a good game though. Definitely was a good game. And we had Mercury and
Dallas. That was they went up 20 points late.
That was this the right score?
Yeah. They started closing the gap late in the game. They went on a run at the end.
Oh, okay, cause this the jump one, the shorty went crazy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They went to one for 36.
Yeah, they was beating their ass.
They was. They closed up like 27.
Yeah, then they closed it. Gotcha. All right. So then from those games, we have Azarae Stevens. She had 21 points, 12 rebounds versus the Fever. I like Azarae.
So yeah, she's very
I like her a lot. Ever since I got to watch her Unrivaled, I was not familiar with her game. Got to see her Unrivaled. She has guard skills. She can shoot the three. She's 6'6", very skilled.
Block shot.
If I'm a GM, I'm trying to trade for her because the Sparks not even doing anything any damn way. So I'm trying to trade for her ASAP.
Yeah.
Then next game we had Fee. She had 22 and was that 22 and 6 versus the Valkyries. Mm-hmm. Steady Fee. This what I'm used to. This what she's giving us this year. She's on the roll. This is what she's gonna give her. Just 20 something better.
She ain't been shooting the ball.
The last probably like last 3-4 games, she definitely been in the slump from the tray ball. She definitely has.
I want to see her. She due for about a 35-point game or so.
Facts. That's a fact.
Like
and we have
crazy jump.
Gabby Williams.
Her stat lines be so crazy.
Gabby, I got sold on Gabby. Olympics. She was the go-to for for France, and she does a little bit of everything. And I say this because if Gabby wasn't on that Seattle team and she was somewhere else, I feel like she could run point guard for somebody and be a two-way star for a team if she wasn't with Seattle.
Yeah, I remember Gabby when she was in college, and I remember her being more like a defensive player, not necessarily so offensive heavy like she is now. So when I seen her in the Olympics, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, she got some shit to her.
She the one.
Yeah, she got some shit to her for sure.
So that's a solid stat line. That's like
she definitely a budding star. Definitely.
And the stat line, like, that stat line crazy.
She literally do everything. 16 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals. She probably had a block. Yeah. That's what she gonna do. She everywhere.
Fast, can jump. Mm-hmm. She gonna guard your best player.
Definitely a good piece to any puzzle.
Yeah, you can put her anywhere. She gonna be successful for sure.
Then we got Asia Wilson, 19 points, 4 blocks versus the Sun. Nice, easy, getting them out the way. It wasn't wasn't too much of getting their stats, but just get it done. Get it done, get off the court. C Will versus the Sky showed up big time.
How you feel about her inconsistency though?
How do I feel about her inconsistency?
Yeah.
She gave us 25, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. If she could be in the ballpark of, if she could get me 18, the rebounds, don't even care for the rebounds, but that's a plus. If she can get me 18 and 7 every single night and maybe 2 turnovers at the most. I know it's going to be games where you had, but her turnovers be costly turnovers that's like just
critical moments.
Take this. And it's just like, see, Will, what are we doing?
Bad reads.
And then if she get to more of turning the corner, trying to put pressure on the rim for layups, or even if she's driving to the rim and then kicking it, I'm cool with that. But she just heavily on jumpers. She heavily on jump shots. And I just don't think that's just a good recipe. You know what I'm saying? Because now, especially if you're not shooting at a high clip.
Yeah.
Because now we'll be shooting at low 40s. Now it just looks nasty. But other than that, I fuck with C Will. She a dog. But I think she's more of a scorer than a point guard. That's just me. That's just what I think. You
think she should be for that team, the 18-point range? You don't think that should be McBride or somebody else?
No, because we don't even run plays for McBride. We don't run plays for McBride. We get her on feed cutting to the rim. They draw on feed. We kick it. And she done rolls up. Now she wide open. But we don't really run too much plays for her. She get it out of the mud low key. But she's okay with that because she knows if she opens, she gonna rattle off some shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then next game. Her shit so fast.
Yeah, that's because she jump into her shot. She don't step into it. It's a set hop and it's going up.
That shit fast as hell. And we got Alicia Gray versus the Valkyrie, 24 points, 4 assists. That's another one of my players. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, lefty, two-way player. She been consistent this year. She's shooting great from the field, great from the three-pointer. She's showing why I fuck with her.
I think where's she falling at in the MVP race right now?
MVP race, I would say you have Fee at 1. You got Asia at 2. Then I would have to go, me personally, I don't know where they are in the standings. If they're at 4 in the standings, then I will put her 3rd.
Who?
I'll put Alicia Gray 3rd. If they're 4 in the standings, I don't know where is that. If you can check it real quick. If she's 4 if they're the Atlanta is number 4 in the standings, I'm gonna put her at 3rd.
I think she may be a close 2nd.
No, for sure. It's just that Asia numbers are better than hers. You know what I'm saying? And Asia is hitting every category. So you have to respect that at the end of the day.
I can't disagree. The standings, they are at 4.
Okay, then I will put her 3rd. Like I said, I'll put her 3rd.
And Vegas is at 8th.
And then the person I'm gonna put 4th is Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa Thomas, she would make that shit go in Phoenix. Triple-double. She's the triple-double threat every single night.
Dude, and even with that nasty push shot, you just have to respect her ability to create and get downhill and just bully you at the rim.
Right.
Gotta respect it.
Yep.
Sure.
So then, for the last game, Sammy Whitcomb, she had 36, 6 rebounds, and 7 3-pointers made versus the Wings. She came out on fire. I think she had 20
in the first quarter.
20 in the first quarter.
I think she had 28 at the half.
No, 29. It was 29? Yeah, 29
I know she broke the season high for points and a half.
Yeah, and then what she said, she finished with 36, so she ain't really do so much the second half, but
they were beating their ass.
Yeah, so she did her thing for sure.
There was another game. Williams, I'm not sure her first name, but she went for a career high too. Like, it was nonstop, honestly. That game was pretty much done from the beginning.
Yeah, that was
versus Dallas.
Yeah, they came out on their ass. They was not fucking around.
They said that was a get back. They beat them few days ago, and they just came back, put belt to ass. No Ka, no Sably, no Sawtooth.
Yeah, that's a good win. That's a great win.
Role players. I think Phoenix got the best role players.
Nah, for sure.
Best consistent, solid overall.
And everybody know their role.
Everybody.
Also, breaking news. The Wnba has also signed with the Mercury. So that's going to be another wrinkle in the thing. So we'll see what that look like when she get there.
I don't know. I wasn't impressed with her in Phoenix. I don't know what the fuck. I mean, not Phoenix. In Indiana. I don't know what they had going on in Indiana. I just don't think she played well. I don't think she delivered. I don't know. Hopefully she comes out and speaks about what happened because I'm nosy and I want to know, and I'm sure y'all want to know too. So hopefully she can be an addition and don't kind of take away from what they already have. Or maybe she may take on that more leadership role, more vocal role for them.
Right.
So
we have the Allstars. These are the All-Star selections. Of course, we have Caitlin Clark and Fee. They were the top 2 vote getters. I mean,
they moved the needle.
That's not self-explained, you know. Caitlin Clark, she is the golden child. Yeah. She is the.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
She is the one.
Yeah, niggas, people want to watch her play.
Yeah, like. Even if people can say she's not the best player, people say her game is not complete, she is the most exciting player to watch. And it just is what it is. From her passing, from her shooting, she's just exciting. That's what everybody wants to see. Sorry. Fee, that's my dog. Best player on my team. I think she's one of the best skilled players in the league. Yeah. One of the more versatile players in the league.
She just make it look so easy. Like, you ain't going to, if you was to see Fee out and about, you ain't going to sit here and think, bro, this bitch finna give us 30. Fade, cut, finish. You just not going to think that. She gives very much so soft, gentle. She just gives very mom. It definitely gives off mom.
All right. So so we have the 2 captains, right? So now these are the other starters. You have Aaliyah Boston. You have Paige Beckers as a rookie. You have Alicia Gray having a great season. We have Sabrina. We have Nneka. We have Satu. Stewie. Asia. Show.
I was about to say Sony made the starter spot.
No. Okay, so yeah, those are the starters. Option was weighed between the media and the fan vote. That's how we got the starters. So now for our reserves, this were by the coaches. The coaches made the votes for the reserves. We have Sonia Cintron, rookie. We have Skylar Diggins having a great year.
Great year.
I think Skylar should have been a starter. Now we have Ryan Howard, Kiki, rookie, Kelsey Mitchell, Kelsey Plum, Angel Reese, Alyssa Thomas, another person I think should have been a starter. Yeah. Kayla Thornton, Courtney Williams, got Gabby Williams, and we have Jackie Young to round it out. That is the roster. That is who we will be seeing in Indiana.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at AT. Give me AT for Sawtooth.
Yep.
And Skylar for Sonya. Oh, so what you call them? She's at the bottom. Skylar for who is that? I'm not mad at the starters though. I'm not mad, but definitely
I think Skylar should have been over Sabrina.
I ain't mad at that.
Her numbers are better than Sabrina's all across the board. Her points, I think her assists are better and her percentages are better.
I know for sure her percentages. Sabrina was shooting nasty for a little stretch.
So yeah, I just think Skylar, they playing well. I think they beat the Liberty twice maybe. So yeah, I think Skylar should have got that nod for starter, but it is what it is. So now we are on to the All-Star. These are the people who, there's been a list going around. This is who everybody think are the All-Star snubs. I'm looking at the list. I will say 2 of them I agree with, and those are the first 2. That's just me. I think everybody's saying Azurá Stevens. I love Azurá, but the Erica Hamby stats are better than Azaree's. Like, it's very close, but her stats are better. I don't get how everybody can say Azaree. I don't know. Brittany Sykes.
Yeah.
Clear cut.
Yeah, should have been best player.
I don't understand how she don't make it, and she's the Washington Mystics' top scorer. She leads the team in scoring. She leads the team in most 30-point games. So I'm confused on that, how they take 2 rookies. I'm not mad at it because the rookies are people that people want to see. They started off hot. They played well out the gate. They brought eyes to the Mystics, brought eyes to the WNBA from where they came from. So I'm not mad at that. Kayla McBride. She wasn't with us out the gate. She has been playing well, but she didn't start with us. Like, she wasn't with us. It was a couple of games she missed. So I'm not mad at her not making it. But I know Kayla McBride can be an all-star any given time, just off of her percentages alone. Natasha Cloud. Nowhere near should be an all-star. She averages 9 points. Sorry. There's no way in hell that anybody should think that she should be an all-star. It's because she had them, first 3 games? If she went crazy the first 3 games. She started off hot, and if she would have stayed hot,
she would have got it over Sabrina by far.
She would. Now I want to say she would have got it over Sabrina.
By far.
She probably would have got it over somebody else. But saying over Sabrina. You're tripping. Sabrina is going to be in there regardless.
You think they would have put all?
Yes, they would have had 3 in there. If Natasha would have made it, they would have had 3. Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
Sabrina, I think they would have given. If Sabrina's shit was how it was with them low streaks, you don't think they would have given her?
I'm telling you, because the two people that shouldn't be up there is Courtney Williams.
Yeah, I was surprised to see her make it, not gonna lie.
And she's on my team, but she shouldn't have been an all-star. And Ryan Howard, she shouldn't have been an all-star. I'm sorry. Ryan Howard, her percentages are terrible. You're shooting 30-something% from the field, maybe 20-something from 3. Like, that's not an all-star. I'm sorry. And I love Ryan Howard. I like the Atlanta. I like Ryan Howard, and I love Alicia Gray. And I keep saying that if those two are consistent with their shooting, with their defense, that team is a team that's going to be a force to be reckoned with in the playoffs. And nobody's going to want to see that team when them two are absolutely clicking and hitting. Nobody want to see that team.
For me, Ryan Howard is just, her consistency is just really bad. Like, defense, she's going to play defense. But what she's bringing offensively is just not consistent from game to game. 1 minute, she want to play, she get into the rim, she's scoring at least 2 levels on the court. The next, she putting up 10 plus threes and she's not making the defense work.
Right.
So I think I just don't know. Does she have the skill? Of course.
Yes.
She got the skill, but she's not showcasing the skill.
Every night, yes. Because she at any given minute, she can give you 30 to 40 at any given minute. She can get hot.
And she got great size. I would love to see her size.
She like 6'2", 6'3".
Use her size a little more versus these smaller defenders. A lot of these teams don't have big guards.
Yeah, that's another player that if she got downhill more, it would benefit her. It would benefit her game a lot more. Get downhill, get fouled, get to the free throw line. Now you get going. Now you get to pulling them threes.
Yeah, because if I'm playing defense on her, I'm gonna say stay in front and give a late contest.
Yeah, that's my take on the All-Star snubs. So now we have
who gonna draft
Team B versus Team CC. The predictions. Do you want to draft a Team B or you want to draft a Team CC?
I'll take Team. You
gonna take Team CC?
Yeah. I'm a bandwagon soda fan.
Oh, all right, here she go.
I'm a bandwagon soda fan, so I'll let you take Fee.
CC has the number 1. She has the first pick in the draft, and it goes back and forth.
Yep.
So who do you expect CC to take with her first pick?
I think CC is going to be big on loyalty, so I definitely see her grabbing the big first. She's going to go with Leah Boston.
Leah Boston out the gate. That's what she's going to do. And with Fee, I feel Fee is going to do the same thing. She's going to go to her loyalty. She's going to go to who she know, who she rock with, and I think she's going to take Stewie with her pick. You got to stay over here. With
the starters.
Yeah, because the starters are first.
DC would be crazy to not go after Paige.
Oh.
I think she gets Paige. I think it's going to be between Paige and Sabrina.
You think it's going to be between Paige and Sabrina, and she's a point guard? You think that's what she's going to go with?
Unless you think she go another big or 4?
Hey, your pick.
Okay, who you got already? You got Fee and you got Stewie. My God, she gotta go Asia.
Yeah, because if she doesn't go Asia,
she gotta go Asia. Because if she don't, then Fee will pick up Asia and they would just kill them in the inside.
If she don't go Asia, that would look crazy on TV. That would look.
She would have to go. She would have to go Asia for sure.
And then I think Fee is going to go Paige. I think Fee goes Paige.
Fee go Paige. You gotta go Sabrina.
Yeah, I definitely think CC and Sabrina gonna be on the same team.
That'll be fire.
That shit is gonna be crazy.
That's what I want to see though. I want to see them on the same team though. I want to see the
insane.
I want to see Fee and them match up with the 2 shooters that's gonna shoot from the parking lot.
Bruh, that shit is gonna be absolutely insane. With the next pick, Fee is gonna go Alicia Gray.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. And then I would say...
Then what will be left over for you
is Nneka Osabali.
And I think she will go.
I think she goes... Who we got already? For me, you got to go Nneka.
You think Nneka?
Yeah, I do. It's debatable because I feel like...
I think she'll go Satu because
I think that's what I was about to say. I think it's because she's versatile.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, because we got Asia. Yep. We got Asia.
And you got Boston.
Oh, shit. I be forgetting Aaliyah. I did draft Aaliyah first, huh?
I definitely think she'll go Satu there.
Well, then, you will have to go Satu to fit that 3 spot.
Yep. I think she
for the versatility.
Satu there for that versatility. The way she going to stretch the floor. She going to shoot.
But, boy, if this is how they draft Fee team, OD. Out the gate.
Both of them kind of crazy, though. Because you got her and Sab. That's OD.
Yeah, but...
And Asia.
Yeah.
That's OD.
But I think...
That's OD.
But you got the best rookie. Arguably the best player in the W right now.
Stewie.
And Stewie.
Stewie crazy.
And Gray, who's giving you...
Mm-hmm. Then I got Nneka. I'm getting Nneka.
Yeah, like Nneka, I think she is very underrated.
She versatile, but I just think Satu shoot the
yeah, she's a little better. More guard-like than Nneka.
Yeah. So now...
That's a crazy starting 5 on both sides.
Both sides, for sure. Now we get into the reserves. Who does CC take with her first reserve? Does she go with her dog?
I ain't gonna lie. I would not go... I don't know, because Kelsey... not Kelsey. Yeah, Kelsey, mental guard. But I think with them being so dominant in the inside, yeah, we got Asia, but I ain't gonna lie, I need Reese.
Angel?
Yeah.
You would go Angel?
Yeah. Because we shooting. Me and Sab shooting.
Yeah.
And if not, I need them boards. So yeah, let me get Reese.
All right. This who I think Fee will go? Gabby.
I ain't mad at that. Make it a UConn.
Mm-hmm.
Make it UConn heavy.
Gabby. Who you going next?
Give me AT.
Who?
AT.
See? Okay, not mad at that. Skylar.
That would have been my next one. You take Skylar, give me Kelsey.
Yeah, Courtney for my last pick. Yeah, that.
Courtney, and then I matched her up with Jackie Young.
Ooh, shit. That's a good pick. Yeah, Jackie Young.
Yeah.
Right, hold on. You already took Angel.
I took Angel.
You took Lester.
AT.
You damn sure did, didn't you?
And Jackie Young.
Okay, this is where we gonna go. This is where we gonna do this.
I feel like, honestly, this is a little harder than I expected because these some good pieces. I don't really feel like you can't really go too wrong in terms of talent-wise.
Nah, for sure.
I definitely think it's going to boil down to personnel.
Okay, I picked two point guards back to back. So now I'm going another defender. Give me Ryan Howard.
I ain't mad at that.
She come kick it with Lish. Come on.
Ryan. I'll take Kayla Thornton.
All right. Yep. Now I got to go Kiki because I ain't got another big. Let me get Kiki. I need her. I need her so she can get feed some rest.
Yeah, and then I don't think nobody grabbed Skylar.
I did. I picked Skylar already. Yeah, I picked her. Before I picked.
So then that was the last pick with Kiki.
No, it's between the two that's left. You either go Sonya or you go Plum. That's who left.
Ooh, give me Plum.
All right, and I got Sony.
I ain't mad at that though. I like Sony.
Yeah.
I don't think so. You think Sony deserved to be the last pick?
Huh?
You think Sony deserved? Like you think she get picked last?
One of them gonna be the last pick.
You think so?
No, them Mrs. girls probably gonna be last pick.
I think so.
Just because it's gonna be a familiar or Kayla. It could probably come to Kayla.
People could be familiar with Kayla because she was a great role player for the Liberty.
I know, but like, I'm just thinking what everybody else thinking, and she's not in the circle type shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the people, you know.
Yeah, she's not
but
popular.
She's definitely. I do like her. I do like what she did.
She's dynamic. She could be offense. She can be defense. She can be what you need her to be on your team.
No, for sure.
More or less. So I definitely think this was. I thought this was gonna be a little easier, but I like when we draft that. Do they draft like that? I hope.
I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see tonight. It's coming up soon. We're gonna see that tonight.
I definitely think when you talking about talent for talent,
and then you got to go in with a strategy.
Yeah.
Especially to try to get the people that you want to get. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You got to be like, damn, if they thinking this, can I go one more? Can I go one more and then get her? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If they thinking about getting her, what I don't know. You know?
What if CC kind of shake the table and don't go Boston first?
Exactly. What if she don't?
What if she decides to go? I don't know. What if she decides to grab Paige first or something?
No, she could shake some shit up. She could fuck the world up. Nigga, Paige. Nigga, what we talking about?
Is we going crazy front court? We going crazy back court?
She could do something crazy. We never know. But she said in the interview
she planned on staying loyal.
How would I look not grabbing my teammates? So, but who? You know what I'm saying? She could
definitely hold out on.
Boom, out the gate. She could swing out the gate. Because Fee not picking Boston first.
No, she not.
You know what I'm saying?
She's not.
At all. She's not picking her first at all.
She's going Stewie.
You know what I'm saying?
And after Stewie, now, I think, even if she grabs Stewie, and CC, but if CC don't even pick Boston second, Fee is not grabbing Boston.
That's what I'm saying.
So, CC, since she has the first pick, she could wait to pick Boston third.
She could play it like that. She could. But I just don't see her doing it.
I know. I see her going Boston first for sure.
Out the gate. I don't see her doing it.
Because if she don't, and if she go Paige, Fee is definitely going Stewie first, though. Fee is going Stewie first. But she definitely has to grab Asia second. If she don't go Boston first. I think she could swing Boston third.
Yeah, she could.
She could swing Boston third. I wouldn't even grab her out the gate.
She could, honestly. But she definitely could shake some shit up and grab Paige. I definitely think Fee trying to do an all UConn, Lunar Owls. Yeah, I think that's what she's trying to get.
Though, but I wouldn't grab Boston first. Grab Boston third. Get who you really want.
Right.
Between Paige and Sab.
Yeah.
Grab one of them. Because I feel like your backcourt duo is really going, I think, set things up for how
it's going to play, the pace and all that shit.
Yes. Pace, shot making ability. I think you got to go.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you good with the bigs regardless. Yeah. Anyway, you good with the bigs regardless. Mm-hmm. Regardless.
Especially if you're gonna have your heavy guards, I wouldn't go so much heavy big. Like, she can do Boston. Asia gonna get hers regardless, but she can do a Boston and like, who's over here?
You got Neka, you got Satu.
and Satu. Like, I feel like they don't have to necessarily get theirs per se. They still have a good game.
For sure.
So, I don't know, but I think CC and Paige or CC and Sabrina would be a crazy.
I mean, at the end of the day, with the captains, it's a good start to your team regardless.
Yeah. Can't go wrong.
It's a good start. You got a dynamic point guard out the gate, and you got a goddamn dynamic fucking forward out the gate.
But both of whatever guard CC go, they both can play the point guard, but they also can both
play off
ball.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think I would want to see more CC and Sad. Because how would you defend it?
Yeah, that's why I don't think she'll go Paige. Because I feel like she want to play with Sabrina.
How do you defend that?
Boy, that shit's gonna be crazy. You gotta guard them motherfuckers far out like a motherfucker. God damn. Ooh. And then they get the goddamn pulling that bitch back to back.
Yeah,
what if that shit happen? Like how when was they on the same team one year, Curry and Dame? I feel like they was on the same team one year and they were pulling that bitch.
Yeah.
I think they were. Like that shit'd get crazy.
Yeah, honestly, like when we was talking about the last pick, I think Kiki goes last, not Sony. I think Kiki goes
and
last.
Kayla. Or between Kiki and Sony.
I would probably say between Kiki and Kayla.
Yeah.
Cause Kayla, she's kind of fulfilling a role that people already kind of feel like she's not exceptionally better than anybody at any role that they're good at.
I don't know, because shit, her and Sony do the same shit.
Her and Sony do the same shit, but I think people would prefer to have Sony.
Probably, but I'm just saying.
I think Sony goes before Kayla.
Yeah, probably so. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Like, she's going to be towards the bottom. And that's no disrespect to Kayla, because I like Kayla. But I just think, like you said, because she's not really in the mix too much.
Yeah.
But you got to respect what she's doing over there with the Valkyries, though.
For sure. They hooping.
Yeah.
Definitely hooping.
Yep. Ooh, I have you drafted Courtney. How do you see Courtney fitting in the All-Star game? You think she's going to have a run someone?
Oh, I don't know. Shit, I don't know where they're going to play. The hell if I know.
Depending on where she falls.
Yeah,
but do you think
she can be a scorer?
Yeah, I want to see her be a scorer. That's how I do want to see that.
She don't gotta play the one. She don't have to.
I want to see her be a scorer. I'm not familiar with Courtney outside of her time with Minnesota. So I want to see her.
She's definitely a scorer.
I want to see her score.
Her being with us is literally her transitioning to point guard. Literally.
I definitely want to see her be a scorer.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like this should be actually a good All-Star game. I ain't mad at it. In terms of the snubs that should have been there, I wouldn't be mad at McBride making this because that's just another shooter. Find that bitch up from anywhere. Another exciting piece to watch.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. Did Brittany Sykes get snubbed? Yes. Would I be excited to watch Brittany Sykes play?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Because she gonna get to that motherfucker.
She gonna get to the rim, but
Bohemia.
I would prefer to see other people.
She in transition with it. What you talking about?
I want to see other people in front of her though.
No. She should have been here. That's the number one snub.
Definitely person. The number one snub. She should be.
She got multiple 30-point games, bro.
Should be in there over Kiki.
Like, what are we doing?
But I don't want to see her get into the room over. I want to see fucking Sayeb shooting like 23. I don't care.
That's what we got.
Yeah.
That's all we have.
What y'all got? What y'all think they drafting? Let us know in the comments.
Make sure you like. What you say? Comment and subscribe, and we are out of here.